football time in Texas. Let's go to the phone. We got Butch on the line with us.
All right, I'm Jake. This is Coach Jocelyn. He's the athletic director for Springhill High School. A little about myself. I graduated from here 8 years ago. Kind of feels nice to be back in the halls of Springhill. It's been a minute. Let's talk about the game of the week: Springhill versus Quinlan Ford, and it's their homecoming game.
It is homecoming.
Last year, Quinlan Ford got the best of y'all by 1 point.
They did. They got us by 1 point. Kids played hard. That's something that, I think we match up really well with Quinlan Ford when it comes to athlete-wise. And we do some similar stuff offensively. So, yeah, it's a good matchup for us.
Right. The fourth quarter was a shootout last year in last year's matchup. Combined scored of 33 points. Just, heck of a game, but just fell short. I got a few questions for you. How has Springhill prepared for tomorrow's matchup?
Springhill, our main focus this week was go win a fight. They're going to play a physical offensive game, and I think from last week we were not really sure about ourselves as a team. Just being men of character, being men that are going to be bold and courageous and want to go out there and fight for each other. So our main focus was, hey, go win a fight. You're going to see Quinlan Ford. They're going to be the double wing offense. And they're going to fire off and hit you in the mouth. And so we spent a lot of times in good on good, getting under the chutes and just saying, okay, 1-on-1 with our brothers, and We're going to be physical with each other.
I like that. I like physical contact. Without giving y'all's game plan away, are y'all running like a similar offense, or y'all still using the same playbook? Or
Jake, we're not. There's no secret in what we do. We're gonna run our pistol flex bone offense, and people know that, but it makes other teams have to be disciplined and execute defensively what we do, which is very, very similar to what Quinlan Ford does. Or that double wing, it's going to look very similar, but it's going to be under center. And we're both going to fire off the ball and come get you. We're going to run the football. Quinlan Ford does a good job of passing the football out of it, and I think we're getting to that point too where we can throw the football as well. It's just going to come down to who wants to play really physical defense for 4 quarters.
Defense wins championships. That's all that matters. How important will controlling the line of scrimmage be tomorrow night?
That's the main focus on both sides for both teams. Is we got to win the trenches first. And then on the outside edge, our outside linebackers have got to set edges, and we got to get people to run the football.
Got to win the trenches. I actually did some trench work in the semi-pro. Let's just say it didn't end well for me.
I thought you were a kicker, man.
Emergency.
Okay.
Short-handed.
Emergency kicker.
I did the trenches in emergency.
I got you.
So we were short-handed and all the way in Arkansas. So, 5'7" guy, about 160 pounds in the trenches. Took one. That's gonna be a big key in tomorrow's matchups. The trenches. Is there any particular unit, special teams, defense, offense, that needs to have a big night?
Jake, when it comes to the game of football, you got to be all 3 phases of the game: offense and defense and special teams. They all got to be clicking. When one falls short, that's usually like last year's game, 34-33. Like our special teams, we missed some PATs, and that caught us up. But if you're not firing all cylinders in all 3 phases of the game, that's when you can fall short, and you can always go back and find the hidden yardage in special teams and know, hey man, we lost that game in the hidden yards of special teams. We got to execute in all 3 phases of the game to be successful. But I think the one thing that we really need to focus on is Springhill wise is, hey, defense and special teams. Just matching that physicality that Quinlan Ford is going to bring offensively. I think we can do that.
Is offense firing on all cylinders at the moment, or
I think our kids just it's our 4th year of doing what we do, so they have a better understanding of what we want, so they can execute a little better. With new defensive coordinator coming in, our kids are still learning that system we do defensively, and we're not being real creative on how we're going to defend Quinlan Ford. It's just building confidence in those kids that, hey, this does work.
Gotta have the confidence. Can Spring Hill get redemption from last year's loss?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I believe in it. I want to see my high school succeed in football games.
Yes. We're always going to go in every game, and we're going to go there and whip someone's tail and win. And it really boils down and which team wants it the most. Who wants to go out there and battle for 4 quarters and leave everything on the field and not have any regret.
Right. No regrets. Can't have any regrets. So, you want to put in a prediction for tomorrow's game, or is that physically impossible for you?
Man, I'm not going to put in a prediction. I think there's a chance for, like, if both defenses come out, it can be a low-scoring game. If both defenses are struggling a little bit, it could be a high-scoring game, but I still see that game being pretty close.
I see it being close pretty, too. I don't know why I wrote my prediction. I got a lopsided prediction for Spring Hill.
Well, what's your prediction then?
42-21, Spring Hill.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, me too.
That would be great, baby. That would be great.
I also got some Week 3 predictions if you want to chime in on some of these.
Okay. Shoot me.
Let's start in 6A.
Okay.
Tyler Lee versus Marshall. They had a 48-21 win over John Tyler.
Okay.
Or Tyler High.
Well, before I was at Spring Hill, I was at Tatum. Before Tatum, I was at Marshall. So I got to go with the Mavericks on this one.
Oh boy. Okay.
That's that dirty red in me, man.
Hey. Okay.
Still got to support
them. Horns down. Longview versus South Oak Cliff. Now we got 2 powerhouse teams.
Yeah, so there's 2 really good football teams. I know South Oak Cliff has kind of been on the rise here in the past few years, won some state championships. But, man, we're here in Longview. We're going to support the Rockin' L.
Rockin' L. Longview's student section was chirping at one of the Marshall players.
Oh,
yes.
That's something that's going to happen every year. That's a big rivalry game.
I was like, they better be quiet before they jinx the game, dude. Like, anyways, Lufkin is playing a 7A team in Arkansas.
Okay.
Little Rock Southwest. Little Rock got blown out 42-0 last week against Lake Hamilton.
Yeah.
Do you see Lufkin winning, or do you see?
I mean, I'm always going to support our Texas football teams. I know Arkansas has a lot of different rules than Texas that I don't agree with. I think Arkansas now, they're allowing kids to have that that NIL deals and so forth. So they're picking some kids off from other states, and the rules are a lot different when it comes to Arkansas football. Like, they can go anywhere they want to and play for any team they want to, and then also get those NIL deals. And I'm not a big believer in that. I think there needs to be tradition in the community, and when you commit to somewhere, you play.
Arkansas has NIL?
Yes, they have NIL.
What?
So I'm going to stay with Lufkin.
Yeah,
all the way.
I don't agree with paying high school kids to, I don't agree with that. Let's go ahead and get the center out of the way. Center got a pretty decent win over us last week. Not going to talk about that. That still stings. They're playing in North Dakota in Louisiana, and they beat a very talented Union Parish team.
Okay. Yeah, North Dakota has always been kind of rich in football. I know Center's struggled the past couple of years with those Louisiana teams. But Center's a good football club right now. I think Coach Brown over there has done a really good job with them. They're not real complicated offensively. They're just letting their athletes play the game of football. But what they do defensively can give North Dakota some issues. Their defense never sits still, which I love watching it. But I'm still going to pull for a Texas team.
That's right. What about Gilmer versus Kilgore?
Gilmer versus Kilgore. I think that's going to be a really good matchup. I know most of my coaching buddies are over at Gilmer, but Gilmer's Gilmer, and they're in our district. I don't think anybody here in Spring Hill likes the Buckeyes, but I'm saying also I'll go with Gilmer.
Alrighty, I got Kilgore on that one.
Okay.
Let's jump down to 3A. Where are we at? 10 minutes. White Oak, our long lost rival, versus Quitman.
Oh, that's White Oak all the way.
Why do we stop playing White Oak? Are they just not wanting to play us? Are
They
they too scared? Or
Man,
what?
I know Coach Ludlow over there. He's the AD head football coach. Me and him were actually, when I was a defensive coordinator at Marshall, he was the offensive coordinator. And you also need to know, in 2015, we beat the Lobos at the Marshall Mavericks Stadium. But Mike's got them guys going, and I feel like White Oak's a stronger team than Quitman, so I'll pull White Oak on this week.
Yeah, I'll pull for White Oak. That's where, fun fact, I actually started at White Oak and then had to transfer to Springhill.
Okay.
All right, your first team, Newton versus Tatum.
Newton versus Tatum. I'd go with Newton.
Newton.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I'll have to agree with you. They got a decent win over Jefferson, who is a pretty good 3A team. UG, Union Grove versus Cushing. Watch what you say if my boss watches these videos. He went to Union Grove.
I got it. I mean, Union Grove's they're a close school by Springhill in this community, so I'll support Union Grove on this win they're about to get.
Yeah, I hope so too, because I want to see Cushing's undefeated streak go down. Last game, Joaquin versus Tenaha. How can you compare Joaquin's magical season last year to this year?
I mean, I don't think you can't compare season from year to year. I don't know what Joaquin has coming back, but that year, last year was phenomenal. What Joaquin put together,
magical.
The stars really aligned for them, and that was a really special team that they had. If they can match that, I mean, Joaquin all the way. But Tenaha's is rich culture in football and basketball and track, so they're going to have some athletes.
Tenaha does have a 0-2 start, so
yeah,
rough start for the Tigers. Is there any other things that you want to mention about the game tomorrow? Is homecoming going to be a big distraction?
I never let homecoming be a distraction for us. Kid wise, we always you always want your kids to be focused and intentional when it comes to playing a game. But man, they're high school kids, and I know their minds are going to drift somewhere else. But that's our job as coaches, to get them focused and intentional and ready for the game. But our main focus is to go out there and win a football game.
Right. Actually, me and Maxie will be there tomorrow.
Okay.
Can we get a press pass on that?
I don't think I have enough room for you right now, because our Spring Hill radio will actually be up there.
No, not up there.
Okay.
On the field.
On the field. I'll have to see if I got any more left.
Alrighty. I think that's gonna do it. Oh, one more. White House versus Chapel Hill.
White House versus Chapel Hill. That's a good one. I don't know much about White House. I know Chapel Hill in the past has been historically pretty stinking good. But I'll go with Chapel Hill.
I picked White House last week to beat Kilgore, and I took a huge L.
Okay.
They beat Kilgore Kilgore beat them 49-14. Chapel Hill beat Gilmer 41-26. So I hope Chapel Hill continues that winning streak, and I hope Gilmer bounces back from that loss. I think that's pretty much all I got to say about those games. So, anything else you want to add? Because I know we're a busy man.
We're always asking people to come out, support your Panthers, especially from the community. Come out, support us, especially the kiddos. They're fighting hard, they're working hard every day, and we want to put a good product on the field for Spring Hill community. So come out and support.
Alrighty, yeah, come out, support the Spring Hill. I'll be there. My teammate will be there. It'll be great to step on that field again, even though I've stepped on one since 9th grade. Just come out and support. And that's going to wrap it up for this part of the podcast. So, Coach Jocelyn, it's good having you.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Alrighty, and we will catch you on later today.
Go Panthers.
Peace. Go Panthers.